Hello, I am from group 54 and I'm going to show you I'm going to explain the coding and show the output for the program. So I will show the header file first. So first basically we include iOS stream and include string. So for the class name we set it as linked list, and then for the private member we create a structure node. So that in the structure node, so basically there are we're making two linked lists. The first is the list cost and list for the register. So for the list cost, basically it will keep the cost name, the code, unit, and SAM. And for the list register, it will it will be used to save the cost to save the cost. So for the public member, there is a default constructor. We set the head cost to null pointer and also the head register to null pointer. So there is bool check function, insert file function, insert record function, search code record function, search unit record function, delete record function, and also show record function. So I'll be showing each of the function one by one. So for the checking function, so for the checking part, for the first part, for the checking part, um, if the head register is empty, means it is equal to null pointer. So that means the head register is empty. So it will create a new node pointer, and then set the new node pointer to head register. If it's not empty, it will traverse into the linked list. So for the insert file part, so this is basically the declaration initialization for the pointer. So for the first part, it will check if the head cost is empty. It will store the first cost into the node for the cost linked list. For the second part, it will store the second and other costs in the cost linked list. So for the insert record part, while node pointer is not equal to null pointer, basically that means that the cost linked list have store cost inside it. So basically, it will check if the linked list store the code cost that student wants to register in the linked list, and then it will check whether it is the first cost the student registered. So for this part, if the node does not store the cost the student wants to register, so so it will keep it in the a temp pointer. So for the last part, if there is no cost from the linked list, it will set the node pointer to insert the node next node pointer to the null pointer. When it is done, it will check if the record for the last one, it will check if the record already exists or not. If the record doesn't if the record um exists, it will print out course with this record already exists. So for the search code record function, it will check if head is null. So it will print out no such record is available. So and then it will start the program. Else, if the cost course linked list is store variables inside it. It will display the information that the students search from the code course. And then if there is no such course provided, so for this part, basically it's checking if there is no course provided or the course already registered. If there is, so it will print out no such record available or the course already registered. For the search unit record function, it will check if the head course linked list is null. That means that there is no such course provided or the course already registered. So we print out no such record available or the course already registered. Otherwise, if there is record inside it, so we check course if the course string in a course linked list does it store variables or not. So if it does store, so it will print out uh, the info for the course. So for the last one is for the checking to check so if the linked list head course linked list is null, so that means there is no such record available. So for the delete record function, so for the deletion at the beginning of the register linked list, so first it will point to the last node of in the course linked list, and after that it will point the node that I want to delete into the course linked list. So if the deletion doesn't begin from the beginning of the linked list, so basically it will the previous node will equals to the node pointer, and the node pointer will point to the next node pointer. So for this part, it will check if the course that the student wants to delete is in the node. So if it is in the node, it will point it to the last node in the course linked list, and then it will point the node that want to be deleted into the course linked list. So for this one, if the register linked list does not store any course in the node, so it will print out record does not exist. And for the show record function, is basically to show the record of the course. Yeah, you show the record of the course. So we will be moving to the main function. So there's an open file to read mode, my file, and then it will check if it is true, so it will display a register panel service, and students are required to put in the choice. So if they choose one, that means that, so basically it will look like this. So if they choose one, it will register the course, or if they choose two, it will drop the course that already they registered. For the three, if they want to search the course by the code course. For the fourth, they want to search course based on the course unit. And for the fifth one, it will view the course registered. And lastly, if the student want to exit, it will press 0. So for example, if I put 1, and then it will print out all the course available. So I will choose CPT113, and then it will add it will save it into the list register. So if I want to check the course, is it available or not, so I press 5, so it will show the course, the code unit, and the semester. So if I done, so I press 0 to exit, so the program will exit. That's all. Thank you.